Hi everybody. Today in this tutorial we are going to build the TicTacToe game project. So just before that I want to tell you that if you have not watched my previous project which was todoApp, go and just check out link in the description. There you will get that project. Okay, now we will start our project. Let's clear this app now and let's clear this FCSS file also. And also now let me just tell you from the very start what we did. We ran this command, okay, npm create wait at the latest, and then we kept this project name. So this was created here. Then I've selected the framework this invariant this and this mark this option. So yes, our server was started. Yeah, we can also, if we want, we can also clear clear this out and run the npm run dev command to start this server. Okay, let me also just clear this out. Okay, so this thing is irritating us now. So we have to remove this two lines. Now let's save and just re-render it again. Now we have got rid of this screen counter app screen. Okay, so now we will start making our project. Okay, so now let's start with our project. So used it. Okay. Then I will use make it here const. Let me come use state and we will initialize it by array which is having nine element, and we will fill it just by null at the starting. We are having this board array which is having nine nulls filled in it for the turn. This is the second user state. And marking all with true. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I need to make it before just before this return, I guess. Yes. I made this use state after this return, but I need to just make, so I have shifted it. Let's delete this asset from here. Just delete it. Let's also delete this. Here this. So inside is div of grid. Okay. I'm just use the mapping feature inside this div of this grid. I'm just applying the map on the array board. square with index. Okay, I need to return. After setting the diffs properly, I have used the map on this board array and now returning this button and applied here the class name with the property here this within the backticks. I've used the dollar sign curly braces. If this square is cross, then we will give this, or else we will give this text pin 400. So I have added here the key which will have the value of the index, and here just between this button I've added the square here. Now let me just make one more use state in combination. This will not be use state. Instead, this will be a variable winning combination. Here we will have a set of values. If we have these values, then we can say that we will have the winning combination. Because let me copy paste fast. So as you are seeing, these are all those combinations of winning. We will make another variable const get winner. Yeah, this will be a arrow function in it. And here I apply the for loop. Capture it. Yes, by the pairs. And but if r squares of this a, okay, it is suggesting me. So we will return here squares of a, and at the end we will return the null. Combination belongs to winning combination. So we will get the element of every combination. And here if you are seeing the if condition, root this condition, squares of a is saying that we have x on the squares of a, and if r squares of a is equals to squares of b, squares of a is equal to squares of c. So here in this case we will return our winner as squares of a, and in this thing will not work. We will return the null. Let me make one handle click function which receives index it, and if for board index is available and we are having the winner, board index is available and we are having the winner, at what What I did was is that inside this handle clip we have applied the condition of this if, where if our board of index is available and our winner is also available, then we return. We also make the updated board here. Okay, now let me make this updated board, which will take the spreaded form of board. I will explain you all of its meaning. Scratch. What I did, I made this winning combination by using the array, in which I use the combination of by indexes. After that winning combination, I made this get winner function, which takes the squares of A and square A equals of squares B and squares A equals square C. Means if our square A takes the value of this 0 and square C 1 and square C as 2, suppose the value here are same according to this condition. So we will return our winner as this. Okay, and this for loop will not work. So we will have no winner. In that case, we will return the null. And after that, I made the handle click, which takes index. And I've explained you this thing. So this is simply just an array that we made in the use state. So array of index and also or we have the winner of board. So we will return here in this case. By this board of index, we have checked that in the cell we are having the value and or by this get winner of board we are trying to locating the winner at that cell. If at that cell of that board is a winner, then we returned it. Then we made the updated board by spreading this board array. And then after that, we are just moving to the another cell. And what we are taking is extern means if its value is x, then it will enter x, or else it will enter o. What will come either x or o? It will depend on whose turn is. Either it will be of x or it will be of o. Then we set it to set both to updated both, and we have set it the is external to just opposite of this one. The other's turn just by doing out of this thing. Now after this, we made another arrow function in which we fetch the winner by this get winner of this board. And if we found our winner, then we are returning just our winner as the winner dollar curly braces. And if our board dot every square this results to square is not null. By this thing, we have applied the every method on this board array, taking this square as resulted. This square is not null means every square is not null. If our Every square is null means we have no value in it. Means no value filled in it. No value at any cell. At all cell. At every cell we don't have any value. But just opposite of this is just opposite of that. Means we have every cell filled with X and O. So means no one of either X and O is winner. So we return its drawl. This is drawn match case. Else case. If neither we found winner or nor its withdrawal, then it is a case of turn. Suppose if this is a X turn, then is X turn, then X or otherwise O will come. And after that we made another reset game function to reset the game just to set our board basically. Okay, to fill in this case we will fill our array with all within null and we will set is extend to true. By doing this, we have put it the every value to its default value by resetting the game. Now after this reset game function, we will just we just made this div with this get game status within the utility and set it this div with the class name of this text and this is basically to show the turn of the player whether it is X or O. Suppose if I remove this and let's check what thing is coming. There is no turn X or either O is coming. So if I again include this save and open, then see this player turn is coming. This is extra. Now we have after this X we have O turn. Wherever we want to mark, we can mark with O. Again X turn. We can reset our game to new game at any point. This is basically coming from the this return statement of this game status. Basically, get not giving this on click here on this button basically, and let me just try to save X. Neither X or O is writing. Yeah, try to just do it by this way. I just try to mark here by X, but no X is being writing over here. Now you are seeing O turn, but no O is coming here. Again, this X is not changing. This is not the way. But if I apply here on click by this way, like this server function with index, okay. So basically this will execute here. This X turn and O turn. This thing will execute here. Now look, X and O. This thing is working fine and this thing is working fine. As you are seeing winner is O. By this we can reset to new game. Similarly, I applied here the on click of reset game. Okay, on this button, new game. So what it is doing, it is taking this reset game. Here we have not passed anything, so that's why we are taking reset game like this in the on click. But here in the random click we are taking in this way it by the index inside because I guess here index was in this thing we are taking in this way because we are having game status in this way, I guess. Get status. Anyhow, we made it.